Hey everybody, Specters of the Rail just dropped for PC Warframe a couple days ago, and I've had the weekend to play it, so I figured I'd talk about it a little bit and what I did like, and then in the next video I'll talk about the things I didn't like. So first up, let's talk about the marketplace, and then we'll go into Archwings, and then we'll just go from there. Alright, so right off the bat you're going to notice a huge difference with the marketplace UI. It's a lot cleaner, it's more simple. It has tabs for different things, even Tenogen stuff. Now we're looking at weapons right now. I want to show you something here. A lot of people are having hard times looking for blueprints. Right next to that About tab is the Build tab. You click on that and basically it allows you to be able to purchase a blueprint for whatever item you're wanting, as long as the blueprint is actually available, and then you'll be able to build it. This is a pretty cool feature. You can hide all the own things you have already, so it declutters the marketplace a bit. This is just some of the components right here. This was actually a misclick. I was trying to bring it down to the Forma bundle. They offer a Forma bundle now. It's 3 Forma for 35 plat. That saves you 15 plat because Forma pre-built is 20 plat. And then this is a 95 plat bundle for the display things they just brought into the game for your ship. Now it's unfortunate you actually have to pay for that, but oh well. I wish they kind of gave you 1 or 2 freebies. That would have been nice. Now we're going to look at the display tabs a little bit more, but this time I'm going to use the search bar to kind of simplify it, because you see all that junk there that we're not wanting to look at. Just click the search bar right here, type in display, and then it brings all the display things, and now you don't have to see noggles or anything like that. Now this is the new support Archwing. It's actually really nice. It's able to heal allies. It's also able to remove status effects from allies. It has kind of like a Nova's Null Star ability for its 1. It basically, instead of antimatter, it pulls out a swarm of drones, and then its 4th ability, when you take damage, it converts that damage into energy, and then it ups your abilities and the duration and power of them. Now I really like the new Archwing movement system. It's basically considered a 6-axis movement system. Some people are claiming that it's not completely a 6-axis, but I really don't care. It kind of gives you this disorientating feel when you're doing combat or when you're moving about the map, and I really like it. Now for people who maybe get motion sickness in games or things like that, I would definitely recommend taking it easy when first trying it out, because it can definitely get you feeling a little woozy, and like I said before, it is really disorientating, so sometimes you'll find yourself upside down and not even know it yet. Alright, this is the last thing about Archwings, I swear, but I'm really happy that they decided to pull out the Archwing weapon parts out of mission rewards and put them into the syndicates. Now if you think your syndicates are going to be able to create full sets, you're wrong, because the left 3 have certain parts and the right 3 have certain parts, and you're going to need to have to trade each other for those certain parts in order to be able to create full sets. So start looking for a trading buddy now. Star Chart 3.0. This thing is beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, when I first downloaded this update, I immediately went to the star chart and found myself clicking on the planets and just kind of staring at them for a little bit, because they have animations going on with their atmosphere and things like that, and it's just, I find it really beautiful, and I don't know, it's just kind of its own little thing for me. But other than that, I don't have a whole lot of nice things to say, so I'm going to save that for the next video when I talk about the stuff I don't like. Now I like the new junction system a bit. It's a nice way to revisit old places. Basically, certain junctions have certain challenges that you have to complete in order to be able to play the junctions. Now, I have some problems with the people who wait for you in the junction, but overall I really like this idea. Now this is a cool new feature with the star chart as well. It's called Cephalon Fragments. Basically each mission you have the opportunity to find a Cephalon fragment on that tile set. Now each planet or area requires so many scans in order to complete the picture that is in the codex, and if you go into the codex you go to the universe tab and then go to fragments. As you can see, there's a whole bunch. Some planets have multiple. And if you don't have all the scans, it's going to be a pixelated image like that. But if you get all the scans that are required, it'll create a full image and give you some lore as well. Now I really like the concept of the fisher system. Notice how I said concept. I don't really like the system itself. I'll get into that more in the next video, but basically, as you can see here, there's symbols on the left, and that kind of shows the tier they are. Tier 1 is 1 symbol, tier 2 is 2 symbols, tier 3 is 3 symbols, and tier 4 is 4 symbols. Now these can happen all over the map, so you have some in the void, some on Earth, so on and so forth, and they will all have different enemy types. Alright, so the fisher part itself during the mission is actually quite fun in my opinion. Basically what you do is you open up like a void tear or something, I'm not entirely sure, but you open it up and then you have to kill enemies in order for them to drop a reactant, which then causes the fisher to seal a little bit. Each reactant makes it seal 10%, so basically you gotta get 10 in order to be able to seal it up all the way, and you have 3 minutes to do so. And I find this part actually quite fun. We still kind of dabbling with ways in order to be able to get more void traces, because you get void traces from doing these, and that basically can be used on relics and up your chances of getting better gear from those relics. So that's kind of a cool concept as well, and all around I really do enjoy this part. This is my favorite part by far, being able to choose your reward you leave with. Basically, if all people bring in a relic, you have a chance for 4 different rewards, as we got right here, as you can see. God forbid it be all Forma. Luckily this time it wasn't. I have this running curse that basically Forma follows me wherever I go. And I mean, Forma is nice and all, but you know, you can only have so many blueprints before it's just like, you know, getting a roll of toilet paper. The graphical improvements, in my opinion, are the best yet. It's just amazing, the tile sets, being able to see the light draw in like that to the particles. It's incredible. Sometimes, trying to find some of these things, I was just walking around tile sets looking for beautiful particle effects, things like that, and I was just like, God damn, this looks good. And I just found myself, you know, multiple times just walking around kind of getting caught off guard by it. And I mean, I really enjoy it. It's just, you know, the small things for me that make a huge difference in this game. I think that wraps it up for this video. These are pretty much the things I enjoyed the most from this most recent update. I hope the video wasn't too long for you guys. This is kind of a longer video. I try to shoot for 5 minutes or something like that nowadays for Warframe videos, and it looks like we're running at about 7 minutes, something like that. But if there's anything that you felt like I should have put on the list, let me know in the comments below. Tell me what you liked the most about this most recent update, and I hope to have my things I didn't like video out real soon so I don't look like a biased guy. Till next time, guys, have a good one.